Hello, hello, hello. Say hello, let me know you're there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Linda Bullard, and I am an independent chocolatier designer. I like to come on and do demos, let people know what it is we do and how to do it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be sharing some of our products and the process. And if you have any questions, just pop your questions in the comments. But let me know you're there so I can say hello. Let me find my video and share it to my groups. Hope everybody's having a great day. Happy Sunday. It's a nice, relatively cool day here today. It's kind of rainy, but that's all right. A good day for sitting back, relaxing, and chalking. And that's what we're going to do. All right. So what I'm doing right now is I am ironing. Oh, let me turn this down. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hey, Susie, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Let me turn me down so we don't hear me twice. Okay. What I am doing is I am ironing this banner. And the reason I'm doing this is because, guys, I painted this banner using our ink. I used our candy apple red ink, and I'm going to ink on top of it, and I have never layered ink, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. So I wanted to heat set it before I did it, just to make sure that it's going to be all right. And I don't own an easy press, so I always use my handy dandy little iron that I found at a yard sale, and it works just fine. Usually they tell you if you're ironing to do it for 4 minutes. I don't ever time myself. I just iron it until I feel like I've ironed long enough. And I think maybe I have. And I'm doing this on a medium setting. And I think we might be good. We will find out. Let me get this out of the way. Actually, let me hit this one with the iron real fast too, because I ironed this one for something different. I mean, I painted this one for a different project. And it's been drying for a couple of days, so I didn't feel the need to bother with the paper. But I think I'm going to be okay. You guys know we can paint with our inks as well as our paste. And the way I painted this is, a lot of people water it down. What I did was I sprayed my banner and got my banner wet. And then I sprayed my brush. Now you don't want to get either one of them too wet, but that's what I did. Instead of watering down my paste, I wet my banner and my brush. So I think we're good. And the transfer we'll be going to use today is the Christmas Eve transfer, because we had a launch on Wednesday. We had several Christmas transfers come out, and this was one of my favorite. My order showed up yesterday, or last night rather, and I decided I need to come on and do this one because I am really liking this one. Like I said, it's called Christmas Eve, and it says, may you never be too old to search the skies on Christmas Eve. So I'm going to write on the back of it, and the reason being is because this transfer is reusable, and I want to make sure that when I put it on my backer sheet, that I put it on the right side, so that it doesn't stick too well and I don't stretch my transfer or rip it or anything like that. So I'm just going to write Christmas Eve on the back of it. Now normally I would fuzz this, but I am not going to fuzz it today because this is a fabric and I want to make sure that it sticks. So there's that. So I'm just going to peel it off here, I think, and put it on my banner. Now this is a chocolate surface. This is one of our banners that I painted. Normally they are just in natural color, but like I said, I painted it using our ink. And I'm going to put this down kind of low because I want to do something else at the top and try to get it straight. And I think that might be straight. And smooth it down, make sure that I don't get any of my ink underneath my silk screen area. Now the colors that I'm using today are, like I said, I already used Candy Apple Red to paint the surface. I'm going to be using Metal, Black Velvet, Shimmer Copper, Bark, and Bright White. All of those colors. And I'm going to start at the bottom, I think, and do the words. I'm going to do the word Christmas in bright white, and I'm going to do all the other words in black velvet. So may you never be too old to search the skies on Eve are going to be black velvet, and Christmas is going to be in white. So let's do this. And also there's some little stars on here. I think I'm going to do the stars in white also. So I'm going to use my little, I was going to use my detail tool, but I don't seem to have it on me. So it's probably in my sink where I washed all my other tools. So I'll just use a little bitty squeegee, and I think they'll be okay. So I'm going to do these little stars right here first. And since I'm using ink as opposed to paste, I think I can take my time and I'll be okay. The ink does not dry as fast as the paste. So I should be all right. I should not have to do any. I should not have to do any paste and pull, but I still probably will anyway. Just because. Like I said, we've had a beautiful day here today. It's kind of rainy, but the temps are in the 70s, and I love it. It's really starting to feel like fall outside, guys. And I am loving it. All right. There's that. Put the lid on my white, and let's get out the black velvet. And guys, it only takes a very little bit of ink or paste to do these projects. It does not take a whole lot. Oh, and I just did one of my little stars. I didn't see it, and I did it in black. But it'll be all right. It'll be all right. All right, and there's all my words. I'm going to put my excess back in my jar, put the lid on it. And I am going to go ahead and pull it up. And then I'm going to just lay it back down. And then we are going to work on our deer. Now the deer, I am going to do the deer itself. And I got a little bit of black right there. I'm going to do the deer in the, actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to do the deer in the bark. I'm going to do his scarf in the metal. And I'm going to do his antlers in the shimmer copper. I'm going to turn my glue gun on. All right, so deer in copper, antlers in, no, deer in bark, antlers in copper, and scarf in metal. And a little bit of paste, probably enough on this lid to do this deer. So I'm going to just use that little bit of paste or ink. Like I said, it does not take a whole lot. Alrighty. Put my excess back again into the jar. Scrape it off the lid, put it back in the jar, because I don't want to waste it. And then we're going to do his antlers in the shimmer copper. And I'm going to use this same squeegee that I use for the bark, because I don't mind if they are mixed. And then lastly, we're going to do his scarf. And I really need something small to do this scarf, but I left all my smaller squeegees in the bathroom where I washed them. Let me see what I got in here. I may have one that I have cut in half because I used to do that a lot with my squeegees. Before we got the minis, I would cut some of my other ones in half to make a smaller one. And I don't seem to have one. So what I'm going to use is one of our little stir sticks. But I think that will work. We'll find out. All right. Let's pull that up and see if it works. And it did. So let's put the lid on this. And I am going to just lay this back on its backer sheet until I get around to washing it. And guys, like I've said before, I only use water and the board eraser when I clean my transfers. So let's dry this. And I unplugged my iron. I should have kept it plugged up so that I can heat set this. So what I'm probably going to do is just hang this up and let it finish drying, and then I'll heat set it later on. Like I said, it takes the ink a little bit longer to dry, and I'm not going to dry it completely because that would take a long time, but I'm going to hang it up and let it finish drying before I heat set it. But I did want to get it dry to the touch, and I think it is. And guys, isn't that pretty? I think that I love this transfer. I'm probably going to be using it often. I've got a vendor event coming up, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to make some more of these to sell in my event. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put my stick back in it. I got these little stockings, and I want to hang a stocking on it, and I think I'm going to do it on the corner, and I'm going to add a bow to it. I had played with the idea of making a banner with the little stockings. I'm not sure. I think one is going to be plenty. So let's get the stick inside the banner. It comes with the stick. It comes with the twine. And guys, I did put a link in the comments for everything I use in case somebody want to know what I use. If you want to purchase any of it, there is a link in the comments, and all you have to do is click on that link, and you can add to it or remove from it however you feel the need. So let's get the string in here. Tie a knot. Now that string is long. I don't want it to be that long, so I'm going to cut it. I think right there is plenty long enough. All right, and there it is. And like I said, I got this little stocking that I think maybe I should have hung it on before I put the string in. I could have hung it right there. So I think what I'm going to do is cut that string. And put the ornament on it. And then do the string. And I'm going to put a little dab of glue to keep my string right there where I put it. And I'm going to put a little bow on there. And I think I'm going to put just a little dab of glue on my ornament. And let's find some ribbon. All right. So there's our bow. Hi, Tony. How are you doing? Thank you for sprinkling. I am doing one of the new Christmas transfers today, Tony, on our banner that I painted using the Chalkology inks. Like I was saying, the way I use the inks when I paint is I wet the banner and I wet my brush and I painted it like that. I didn't water my paint down, my ink down. And I did heat set it before chalking on it because I have never layered ink before, and I'm glad I did heat set it because it did bleed just a tiny little bit. And I think had I not heat set it, it probably would have been worse. So, all right. You know what? Let me see if I got them on my... I think I'm going to hang a little bell off the end of it. I'm doing well, Tony. Thank you for asking. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I spent the day hanging out with my daughter and grandbaby. It's just been a good day. Let me see. I need a piece of string. To hang this from. Some ribbon. I enjoy hanging out. As a matter of fact, we hung out yesterday too. We went to a craft fair together yesterday. And then today we just hung at their house. I enjoy hanging with them. What did you do today? If I can get this in this little hole, I'll hang it on here. Not having a whole lot of luck. There we go, I think. Well, I had it in there. All right, there it is. Cool, Tony. Those days are behind me. I remember when I used to have to do my daughter's hair. I just, whoo, she had so much hair. And I was so glad when she got old enough to do her own hair. And even then, she would still call me some days, like, Mom, can you come braid my hair for me? That would cramp your hands. I admire people that do it for a living. All righty. Then I need to cut that just a little bit because it's kind of long. And I feel like I should have used a needle and thread. This is all a learning process. I feel like I should have used a needle and thread to attach it. And I think I might. But now we're going to put a little bit of glue right there. And maybe it'll be okay. I do not envy you, Tony. Not one bit. All right, guys, and I think we are done. So, like I said, I put a card link in the comment section in case anybody want to know what all I used. I did go over it. Wow. At the beginning, this does not want to cut this piece of ribbon. of my live. But just in case. So guys, here we are. May you never be too old to search the skies on New Year's Eve. I think this is going to be one of my favorites. I'm loving it. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I enjoy your company. Hope everybody has a great evening. Thank you for the hearts. And I will talk to you later. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.